Welcome back to the lounge. Another episode of Don't Overdink It. It'll be 10 minutes. We have a good one planned. Or do we?
We're not sure.
We're not
Absolutely.
sure.
We'll see how this goes.
Right up front, things kind of curveball came at us because Kristen is not feeling well. She was going to try to make it. She was going to do her best. She just was under the weather, couldn't make it. So the rebuttal from last week. It is coming.
Oh, and it is coming. We will tell you all about it.
And I'm scared. I'm scared.
You should be very scared.
But it'll be fun when Kristen's back in the studio. We have Uriah, the driver to my left, as always.
What's up?
Mindy, the team mom, back with us.
Hey, I'm here. Yep.
You were out of pocket last week because...
It was my birthday.
Are you going to tell us how old you are?
Sure. I feel like everyone should guess, though. So maybe everyone guess.
Ooh.
And then we'll
reveal next time
All right.
of how old I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
Yeah.
33.
I love the guess. Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, it's great to have you back in the studio with us. How was your guys' week? Anything fun happen this week?
Well, we didn't announce who you are.
Oh.
Daniel. This is Daniel.
Still finding out who I am, finding my identity. Daniel adds it, the designated dinker.
Yep.
Haven't dinked in a while. I'm going to be honest with you right now.
No.
But I have, speaking of, we usually do game stories of the week. I've been playing a lot of singles recently, and by a lot, like 3 games. And it's been
That's a lot of
so
singles.
fun.
3 games or 3 full sessions?
No, 3 games.
3 full games?
3
No,
games.
just 3 games.
That's not a lot.
No, I played with my buddy Steven yesterday,
3 full
and
games.
the games were like the first 2 went into overtime, and then the second one was a back and forth battle. I ended up losing 2 out of 3. I was kind of bummed, but we had such a good time. It was, when you get in that funk, we've talked about getting in a funk, and I was just like, I gotta just do something different. So I've been playing singles, and
Good for you.
you're just focused on your own game, your own shots. If you make an error, you're the one that pays.
Yep.
So it's kind of a nice switch up. So,
Good.
Nice.
Anyway, that's my game story.
I'm just glad you're back on the court and you're smiling about it.
I am smiling.
That's good.
Even if it's not a real smile. No, I am too. Mindy, what kind of games you got this week?
It's been a long week. My son just came back from being in Brazil for 2 years, so I have not played a lot of pickleball. Well, I take that back. I have played some pickleball with my kids.
Nice.
With Max, my son, and it's been really fun. Played in the league last week. Won all my games this time.
Nice.
I feel like I'm figuring it out. So the past 3 times, I'm winning more and more, which is really awesome. And that was kind of my goal, was to join this league to play in something where the wins matter and kind of work through that anxiousness. And I feel like I'm getting there. Which is
you
great.
must be getting there because your record is showing it.
Yeah.
Yes,
I mean,
thanks, guys.
Good job.
We talked about stats 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's very impressive.
So it's awesome.
Good job, Mindy.
Hopefully I can keep that going. And they were good games, fun games.
And what place are you in your league right now?
So our team is in second place.
That's awesome.
On Tuesday nights. I think there's 6 or 8 teams on Tuesdays, and then Sundays there are 6 or 8. And I think we'll play the Sunday night teams like for the final, I think.
Uriah, what did you do this week?
Well, since Monday, I played Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Almost took Saturday off, but still played
Laura,
Saturday.
plug your ears.
Couldn't do it.
Then I played Sunday, and then I played today.
Wow.
So other than that, I haven't done a whole lot. Just been hanging out.
Sounds like you hate pickleball. It's just like one of those things you just got to do it.
Yeah,
you just clock in.
I know. I'm just putting in the time. Putting in. It's been a really fun week. The weather has been absolutely amazing.
It has been.
I mean, gorgeous.
Yeah.
So I heard this was an interesting weather stat,
Okay.
that we've had more 60-degree days than Myrtle Beach, South Carolina this year, this winter.
Is that right?
Yeah, which I think is pretty amazing. And
that's astounding.
Also a little bit scary.
Yeah,
but,
I was going to say.
we've also had more 60-degree days than Dallas, Texas.
Yeah.
So that's kind of crazy.
Well, we know they're geoengineering the weather.
Yes.
We know that. We don't even have to talk about that on the podcast. All of our listeners know that. So we're
lots
just
of lots of airplanes flying through the skies, making our part of the country warmer and other parts of the country colder.
Correct.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's insane.
So
we control the weather.
We do.
Yeah.
Anyway, I know there are a few listeners who will laugh about that, but it's true. Ask my brothers. So I have a couple things to talk about this week. So let's just jump in. We'll do this in 10 minutes and see where it goes. Okay. You told us a story before we got on air, Mindy, that somebody approached you and asked if you're going pro. First of all, what a huge compliment.
So let's rephrase this a little bit. Okay. There are a couple women in the league that their games are getting really good. They've only been playing for a couple of years. And they came and asked me, have you ever thought of going pro before? That was kind of how they phrased it. And it wasn't necessarily, I'll take it as a compliment. But they were kind of asking, have you ever thought of it? And I was like, well, yeah, I think we've all thought of it. When I was like a 3-0 player, I was like, I'm totally going pro, because you love the game. You're excited about the game. I think a lot of people that start playing pickleball, it's a fairly easy game to start and to be a beginner. Right. It is a very difficult game to get past 4-0, 4-2, 4-5. Yeah. That takes a lot of time to drill. That takes a lot of practicing. I would say coaching. I would say all the right gear, the right paddle, the right everything. Right. But to start and to get to like 3-5, 3-6, I think that's fairly easy for most people.
Fairly accessible.
Yeah, for most people that play pickleball at least 3 to 4 times a week. Right. To move past that, I think it's super difficult to move up into an upper level, an upper division, where you have to get in order to even think of going pro. So, and then you look at all the pro players, and a lot of them have background of another sport that they've played competitively in. So they've got, they're athletic, they're fast, they're smart, they've got that competitive fire in them that really you only get if you play competitive sports at a higher level.
Correct. Yeah.
So I think, I wish them the best of luck if they can get it, but I think it's getting harder and harder to go pro.
Yeah, I heard a podcast the other day, and they were talking about Ben Johns, and that he's on his way out because all of these other younger people are coming in. So it's like they talked about him like he's a has-been. He's still winning every single tournament he's playing. It's like, how can you even say that and keep a straight face? Right? It's like, okay, it is something though that I feel like pickleball age is not quite as relevant to the sport as other sports.
That's true.
Because there's the geometry of the court is smaller. You don't have to cover as much, but when you're playing doubles, right? Singles is a little different. Yeah. But I feel like it's more accessible even on the higher levels if you have the time, if you have the investment, if you have the physical, aspiration and all of that, you could get pretty good. Yeah. If you wanted to. Maybe not pro, but question, and I think I've talked to Uri about this. Do you watch The Office, Mindy?
Occasionally. Oh yeah, I've seen it.
Okay, so there's an episode on there, and if you're an Office watcher, you'll appreciate this. But Michael Scott declares bankruptcy. Okay. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
So he just stands up. I declare bankruptcy.
I declare bankruptcy.
And Oscar, the accountant's like, that's not how it works. You can't just declare bankruptcy. But I'm declaring I'm going pro pickleball.
Oh,
I'm declaring I am pro.
Nice.
And I think a lot of people, to your point, when you start off, you're like, I'm a pro.
Yeah.
I'll go pro.
Sign me up.
Yeah. I'm in. It's easy. Yeah. And then it's like, it hits you, and you're like, there's a little bit more to it than just declaring you're going pro.
Yes.
The work, the investment, all of that.
And which league you're going to join? What league can you be pro in?
Who's going to let you play with them?
Yeah. Who's going to pay you?
Yeah. I can be a pro if I'm playing against, 3-0s.
Yeah.
I mean,
absolutely.
no offense to 3-0s because there's some great 3-0s out there, but it's all relative to who you're on the court with. Right?
Yeah. And I didn't start realizing it until I got better and I saw the better players, and I'm seeing the players that are better than me. And I'm like, I can't even get on the court with them. They're so good. And if I do get on the court, I get destroyed.
Yeah.
And so pro level is such a different level of pickleball in every aspect of the game.
It's like any sport.
Yeah.
It's like basketball.
Yeah.
It's like wrestling. It's like any sport. You become the best at your level.
Yes.
And then there's always a level above you. Always. There's somebody better
than you.
Maybe a bunch of people way better than you. Right. You don't even realize it until you get there.
But pickleball is the only sport that everybody thinks they can go pro.
I mean, tell us we're wrong, but I agree. I think everyone is like, yes, I am the person who's going pro.
Yep.
So I'm part of that group.
What did Kristen say tonight? She said everybody that tennis players are elite and pickleball players are
arrogant.
Yeah. That about sums it up.
We were on FaceTime with her before this. Those were her words. So we'll get more when she's in the studio on that. I'm
sure. If you're a tennis player that has gone to pickleball, then are you an elite arrogant player?
Absolutely.
For sure. I know a couple of them.
Yes.
Kristen. She's not here to
defend herself. Kristen's not here to defend herself for the second week in a row.
Exactly.
So therefore we can kind of
You're right. Do you have aspirations to go pro? I know I feel like you've joked at times.
I think I'm just going to declare that I'm pro.
Finally, somebody who knows.
I declare professional.
I am pro.
That's all it is. That's all there is.
That's all you have
it.
to do.
Yeah,
that's all you have to do.
Well, I thought about it.
Are you getting a call from your agent?
Oh yeah. They're just it says I'm in.
Yeah. He is pro. Declare it.
Just signed.
Well, you could be a pro teacher. You could be a pro pickleball teacher.
For sure.
You could be.
You cannot.
Yes.
That is another topic we'll talk about with Kristen is here.
I was going to say,
not everybody can teach pickleball, and not everybody should teach pickleball.
No. Anybody who gets paid for teaching pickleball is getting money, so they're pro.
No. Uriah, just because you take money off of poor old women off the court does not mean you are a pro teacher.
Oh, I see where this is going.
Oh, I do too.
Because Uriah has
because I have gotten money for teaching.
Yeah.
So he's already pro.
Here's the thing, though. You can be a bad professor and still get paid to be a professor.
But you have a degree.
You can be a bad teacher.
Oh, good
You have a degree as a professor.
That doesn't matter.
As a pro.
What if you declare that you're a professor and you get hired by a university and then they pay you until they realize that you didn't?
Some of this we don't fully,
check.
This is when you
I have an
disassociate
example
with
of this.
saying.
I have an example of this. My brother has a friend who has a law firm. Okay. He passed the bar exam. But he never went to law school. Wow. He was so smart that he went and studied for the bar, passed the bar, got his license as a lawyer, and then hired a bunch of other lawyers that practice law and has a very multi-million-dollar successful law firm, and he never went to law school.
Does he actually practice the law, or is he just the brains behind the whole?
I think he's just the brains behind it, but he's a
different.
Licensed attorney.
But he doesn't actually practice it.
But he did pass the bar.
We'll give him
if you're
that.
passing the bar, you can teach me how to play pickleball. I mean, you
can teach me
it's like I will listen to whatever you say.
Yeah.
Like that, that checks out. But to your point, like at least you may, take a certification or something before you start teaching. Is that what your angle
I'm
is?
certified to be a pickleball coach at like a
so
2.1 level.
No, you are. Well, have you been paid for it though?
No, because we never got paid.
That's true.
But I would
soon.
never. I would
story.
never coach or teach pickleball
Yeah,
unless
you
it's
would.
to my own kids or to juniors or to kids.
Why wouldn't you do it to kids?
I would for kids.
What if
not
somebody
adults.
offered to pay you money for it?
I'm not good enough.
Yes,
False.
you are. False.
I don't
False.
qualify
Absolutely
as. Yeah. I don't have the correct qualifications.
Okay, let me ask you this.
A pickleball.
Let me ask you
coach.
This. So Bill Gates never graduated from college. Is he qualified to be one of the world's greatest computer inventors?
Probably not.
He is. Steve Jobs invented the Mac and Apple, and he never graduated from college. Is he qualified?
Well, these are totally different.
No, they're
different
not.
Scenarios.
No, they're not at all. I think this is the thing. If I will tell you whether Daniel gets his certification as a pickleball coach or not. I have learned from different coaches across the city that are really good and very qualified. And I would say of all the people that I've learned from in pickleball, I would take Daniel as a coach over all of the rest.
That's true.
Well,
yeah, that's true.
And this is why I asked him to be on a podcast with me, because I was like, I need somebody to make me feel good. And Uriah is that guy. Thank you, Uriah.
It's true.
I'll pay you later.
That's true.
You can pay me later. Yeah, then you'll be a pro.
You. No,
you'll be a pro
exactly.
coach.
Well, you'll be a pro. I'll be a pro. We'll all be pros.
So I guess we should rephrase it. Yeah. Not everyone that can be should be.
That
like
is
that.
Absolutely
right.
true. And not everybody that's certified should be a coach.
Should be, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Correct. Yeah.
So we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. I think it is interesting because it's kind of like a ride share. You know, everyone can help everybody get where they're wanting to go in some way. Mm-hmm. So you can actually learn on the court from anyone.
Sure.
That's true.
If you're
what
just
not
like
to
in
do,
life,
what to do. Yeah.
Exactly. Just like in life, you can learn from
That's
anyone
true.
if you're open-minded to that.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the point. Now, if you're going to be paying somebody, then you might want to really, do some research.
You might want to vet them. Yes.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, Mindy, I think I would rather have somebody like you teaching like my family how to just get into the game and learn the game over some of the people I know that are already, they've been coaching for a while and have the certifications, because to me it's much more about not just the skill, but it's also the people skills, the attitude, the encouragement. So, I declare you pro as well.
Wow. Well, thank you. And that is why I am paying Uriah to be here as well.
Gosh. And that's all we have time for, folks. Uriah gets his paycheck. We did our part. We're here.
So we're all pro coaches.
We're all pros.
Pro players. If you ever want to play on the court, Venmo us $100 and we'll be there.
Well, and also once we get to, several million subscribers on YouTube and
thank
Spotify.
You for that.
And,
thank you for that.
Yeah. All the other, podcast platforms, then we'll also be pro podcasters.
Correct.
That is right.
And we'll start teaching podcasting.
Yes.
Actually, we should start teaching now, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Yeah, we should have our certification right now.
Next week, though, God willing, Kristen's back on her feet, and she's here. It's going to be what I'll call the counter.
The counter.
The count.
Women tell all, folks.
Women tell all. The counter, which is the pickleball shot, if you're familiar with the counter. So they're going to counter what the men put out there last week. So we'll get to it.
Yes.
But we have to have Kristen here for that because it's going to get fiery. We're going to have to bring our bulletproof vests.
That's true. I think we were probably too nice in ours. I know that Kristen's already writing up like a whole storm of things she wants to say.
It's way harder for the women on mix than it is for the men.
And the women have more to complain about.
Yes, totally. Yeah. Thanks, guys.
So we'll be complaining in our next episode.
Yes, we will be.
And as always, play good, have fun, don't overdrink it. What else?
.com.
Play good, have fun.com.
See ya.
See you guys.